Hey guys, welcome to Farm Sim 2015, Episode 4. This is Westbridge Hills Remix version 1.1. And we're back here doing some more farming. I did some offline harvesting of this field over here, which is 11. Actually, somebody helped me from multiplayer because I've been playing at multiplayer public stuff lately. And someone was kind enough to help me. Pretty nice guy. I have friended him in my Steam now, so I help him out with his map, and he helps me out. So he might be helping me out with more of this map for me, which is pretty nice. Kind of low on cash, so it's gonna take me a while to actually get some more equipment. So yeah, let's get set up. I'm gonna have to set up course play again. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to back it up if I play multiplayer, even though I don't enable the mod. Because when I save it in multi and come in here and save it, I lose the I lose all my courses. So we're gonna have to set that up really quick. So let's actually get this combine ready. And I was gonna do it offline before I started recording, but I wanted to show you they did some changes to the course play GUI a little bit. Maybe show you that. And let me set up auto tractor here. I like doing auto tractors on wheat and barley fields because when they turn around they won't miss that little spot. So let's see if I remember how to set this up. So I think active side's left, or oh, it says activate right side. So this is the correct one. I always get confused with these two. If you're having problems, most of the problems in auto tractor is probably having this set up right. So once you get that, he'll go straight. Okay, there we go. And there he is. Let's set him up. Yeah, it takes a bit to get all this stuff started up. And let me see how far back are we. That's pretty good. So I'm using dev version 4.0194. He changed a little bit in the interface. I don't know if I talked about this last time. He actually compressed it a little bit. As you notice, a little bit smaller, and rearranged these because they used to be over here. So it's pretty nice. A little bit. I like the compression. It's got a cleaner look. As far as anything else, features he added to it, I don't know any off the top of my head actually. So let me start course recording. Turn this off so I can actually view a little bit. So you go 2 forward like the old course plays, but the original one actually was eggs, so it was like 2 eggs. Okay, let's drag this guy down. Try to make him go down the middle a little bit this time. It's not going to take me long to set this course up anyways. I gotta set up 17 when I get a chance. We'll wait till I actually harvest that field to set it up. Or maybe I'll set it up when we're not doing anything. And that's good. And this is 16. Okay, let's set the combine up. You can actually set it automatic. That's when you actually have them in the field, which I don't do that. I like to set them outside the field. If you set them in there, you don't have to set this manually. He'll actually automatically detect the combines. Even if you have multiple ones, he'll go after it. But I like to do it outside the field. And I think he's all ready. Oh, the one thing I did notice He actually added in the four-wheel drive. I think that was another thing I noticed. Because you know, drive control has the four-wheel drive, so you can actually activate it here, and that's another cool feature I like with the latest versions he's been messing around with. And he should be all ready. And that's the thing with auto combine. Once you hit it, it's going to start moving again. He doesn't like the weight. Just doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll wait till I harvest out of the field to actually do course play on it. And let's see what we need. I noticed in patch 1.2 they actually fixed this screen now. When I close it out, it actually comes right back up. So that's pretty nice. 11, let me see what I'm gonna plant there. I got barley coming, and probably wheat. I want to do corn, which I might. Gonna have to take out a loan to get the corn header on that harvester over there. Because I got a planter right now, I actually plant corn, but I'm probably gonna need a bigger one. Because this guy, he can plant corn, but that, if I'm gonna plant on that big field, that's gonna be a lot. Maybe I actually plant corn on this little one, so it won't be so much a big deal. Let me see how much these big corn ones. 61,000. If I take out a loan for 100, and then I gotta get the header. Probably get the small one, I guess. That's all I can afford. 61. I could probably get that one actually. Yeah, let's take out a loan. I actually don't need to go to the bank. I don't know if a lot of you guys know this. I didn't know this off the bat, but insert will bring it up here. So let's take out max loan, I guess. Just hate the interest. Oh, 200,000. Did I take out that much? I don't know why it said that. What's going on with the Fortis? Some reason that was bothering him. I'm actually going to set him on regular. Stock 1. Yeah, if you put this square thing, that actually turns it off and does stock combine mode. I'm going to actually have him do that. Horseplay tends to work better with the stock one. Okay, what was I doing? Took out that loan. Okay, let's get that equipment. Let's get the sewing machine first. And that'll actually, what else can it plant? Sugar beets. That'll definitely come in handy later. So let's buy that guy. And we need that corn header. We got 79. I could do this little guy, but it's going to take forever. 49,000. Let me do the math on my calculator. Gotta dust it off here. 0. 49. That'll leave me 30,000, which is not bad. Actually, I'm gonna do that. 12 row. Suitable for the 7130. Is that what I got? Perfect. I think there's a bigger one. That's for the big guy. So let's get this one. And well, I'm gonna go pick up the other cedar. And when this field's done, I will go pick up the other header for the combine, because I don't think it has a trailer, and I don't have a front loader right now to actually lift anything. And I believe the store is this way, I think. Let me double check. This map's changed a little. Yeah, I like the feature that you can turn off cars now. I heard that it actually helps out performance-wise. And two, this map, well, like I said in the stock map, gets in the way, and I think that they're going to get in the way right there in that field. But that field's actually the problematic field's actually where the cows are at now. So, but this field right here across from me is probably going to have problems. 15 when it. But you don't actually turn around anywhere on that road, so I don't think I have to worry about turning off traffic at the moment. Cool. Now I can get in corn. I like doing maize. Just gotta fill up this bad boy. And yeah, maybe I'll do that whole field corn. Because I think we need a lot of corn. Yeah, we're behind corn. Oops. Gotta go in this way. I think I bought chickens. Yeah, I got 12 chickens. And that still mysterious one cow that's not out there. I haven't seen it. Yeah, let's see how much this is gonna cost me. If I have any problems, I could sell a load of grain to somewhere. I don't think I have a problem yet. I'm pretty good. Yeah, let's do that field with corn then, I guess. I was actually testing out the GPS mod actually yesterday. It's a pretty neat mod actually. It works on multiplayer, so unlike horseplay, it doesn't really work in multiplayer, but GPS mod's pretty nice. But it took me a minute to figure out how to get it to work. Once I got it working, it's actually a pretty nice mod, but I actually am not going to have much use for it personally because I really don't work the fields that much, and when I do, I actually just unload and stuff like that, or occasionally run the harvesters. I actually don't like planting or cultivating or plowing. I occasionally like to fertilize, which I don't really need the GPS mod for, but it does come in handy for certain things, definitely. It's a really nice mod. I'm not going to talk bad about it. I mean, it's a really nice mod. Maybe I'll give it a try again one of these days. Actually, this does not cultivate. Just noticed that. So that's the problem with this. I'm going to have to cultivate. And I'm going to have to take this back because I don't think I have any of the bigger tractors to cultivate. Oh, actually, you know what? I probably do because I have the small cultivators, but I still need this tractor to run one of them. A couple of I think the other bigger seeder I have actually doesn't need to be. I don't need to cultivate because it cultivates. Actually, park this over here. I'm still learning some of the stock equipment. I think multiplayer actually helps me out a little bit with learning some of the stock equipment because I can actually get to use some of the equipment I don't get to use yet. Should I be anal and plow? No, I'm not gonna plow right now. I think that field should be okay. Yeah, I could be realistic and plow since I switched out the since I'm switching out crops. And I think that plow needs 150 horsepower. And this thing is over 150, I believe. Yeah, 190. I think that weight's enough. 1 ton, it should be okay. Yeah, I want to see what plowing's like. I haven't plowed. That's a big field to plow. Oops. I haven't really plowed much in FS15. I did in my Bureau home map when I created fields, but it wasn't a lot of plowing. Yeah, that is a massive field to plow. Well, we gotta do it, you know. This is farming. Got nothing else to do. I should have actually folded this so it was straighter. I think I can. Yes, X. Probably help me drive better. Yeah, it's got wheels. Nice. Man, these cars are slow. I have to pass them. Hazard lights because I'm going slow. Now, there's usually a proper way to start this plow on the fields. So it actually properly turns around. I think it's actually this way. Nice. I like plowing when I was doing Brickridge Farm. It was pretty nice. This is gonna take a hell of a long time. Better jump in that harvester. Get the spot he missed. Yeah, I probably shouldn't have plowed right now, since I don't have the equipment. It's going to take a long time. Because I still have to cultivate it and then seed it. I'm trying to air out the soil a little bit better, you know, so that corn grows. Oops, wrong button. Wrong button again. And this guy still has his lights on, so it's kind of overcast, I guess. That's why it's lagging a little bit. Okay, I'm gonna set this guy back up. Is he actually following me? Leave me alone, man. He's actually following me. He's waiting till I'm empty, I think. Might as well let him think I'm empty. So he can leave me alone. Okay, let's set him back on here. Is he off the crop? Why you always gotta park in the crop and turn off your lights? Let's see if there's an option to actually turn. I know you can do for beacons. Ooh, I can actually turn them on all the time. That'd be cool. Just on the roads. Waiting time. Map icons, that shows that. I like that feature. You can use, there's this option here, right mouse button. That's if you're using a front loader or something. You can actually turn that off and it'll be like Alt something to actually activate it. Pathfinding. Yeah, I don't see the options for the lights. Doesn't matter too much, I won't be over there. See how that plow's doing. Yeah, I guess I had it set up wrong. Because that's what'll happen if you have it on the wrong direction. This is not going to look like it's not going to take too long. He's actually pulling it pretty fast, 10 miles per hour. He's going up downhill now, so... On mirrors, you can see the little plow areas. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna turn this inspector off. I don't really need it. It's only one combine. And look at this, is what happens. I hate this. He's gonna jack up my thing. Yeah, it's gonna be offset because of him. Normally, when the AI does it and it bumps into there and I'm not around, the computer, after a while, make the car disappear. But if I'm around, it keeps the car there. Yeah, he's actually not doing too bad. He's going he's doing 6 miles per hour. So I noticed, actually, I believe yesterday, Giants came out with their first DLC. It was something like IT trailers, which is pretty nice, actually. But I kind of already got something like that in my mods. It's actually, it's pretty much this guy here, where you can attach right here and pulls up. It's pretty much that mod. The only thing I noticed, it does have one more attachment, something like a slurry attachment, so you can do manure. But this one, like it said, it has forestry, and then there's one for baling, I believe. There's a flatbed, which is not in baling, must be under miss. Yeah, it's under there. What was the other ones? I thought there was another option. I guess it was just the trailers. I thought there was a forge wagon or something. I guess that was it. But yeah, it's pretty much that. But you know, I like Giant stuff better. They're always better quality stuff when they come out. So I don't know if I'm gonna get off the bat because it's like $9, and I think it'd be better to actually get it on Steam because Steam actually has the sales, and I don't have this game ported over on Steam yet, so it's pretty pricey for me right now. So I think actually Giants is working on because I noticed on their Facebook they have this picture of these tires, and I think they're actually working on some sort of DLC where you can actually change the tires on the tractors and put different ones, and maybe put care wheels on some of these when they're plowing, which I think that'll be a pretty damn well mod or DLC if they come out with it, and that would be really cool. It'll be really easy for them to actually incorporate that in the game, because some of the mods actually do that. You can change the wheels and you just like click a hotkey. And I think all they have to do is go in there and remap some of the stuff. But I think that's going to be one of their bigger DLCs when it comes out, so we probably won't see that probably till springtime, maybe summer. But it looks pretty cool. And of course they cost prices, and I think there's a maintenance fee on them and whatnot, but that'll be really awesome, because I think that's another feature that is kind of missing right now in these farm sim game, is actually changing the tires, because in real life farmers do change their tires for certain things. Like here they would probably have or not so much plowing, but if they're doing cultivating, they'd probably have those big care wheels or dualies on them or something like that. You know, that would be pretty neat if once they do that. So I'm pretty happy with the game so far. There's still no real good mods out. A lot of the stuff seems like to be reskins, and they've been porting over a lot of stuff from FS13 and making them work in 15, which they get dirty and whatnot, and they function pretty well. So I haven't found any new stuff yet. Just testing out this auger wagon. Actually, it's a John Deere. It's actually a repaint of one they did for the big chrome. Someone did this trailer for, where is it, it's under harvesters. That would actually attach to this big chrome, and then you can put all the chaff in there, but all that is actually this with dual wheels and a longer stout. So, and then it was green, but it still said horse on it. So that's what this one is, pretty much a reskin of that one, which is a reskin of stock. So I kind of like this one better. It's John Deere, it's different. I had to actually add this in XML. That wasn't in there. But like I said, they're just reskins and stuff like that. There's nothing in port overs like this from. I think this is actually original. There's some originals, not a lot. I think these Mans are original. Change the tires, and of course the Mercedes. These are actually ported over from 13. This is actually might have been ported over. That's actually really nice. Built one. Like these are reskins. Different tires of stock truck. This is actually original. And of course these are, I think that's an original one. These two, well, these are of course an official. So yeah. So kind of sucks right now. Oh, actually, this is the one I was talking about. I hated that one from FS13, the old FAR. Hated you started out with that. I don't know why I ended up getting it. I might take this mod out. I just got it because what if I do old spalled map like Old family farm again. I need something small. But I actually do have this one. I actually like this one as an old combine over this one. But we'll see. I'll probably end up taking that out anyways. Okay, let's stop him. I'm gonna take control over him. Turn these damn lights off. I'll actually turn beacons on. Turn this back on. Probably said this 1,000 times, but I love this dirt. I think in my other video I was talking about the 1.2 patch, how they fixed some of the physics. I actually brought in that breaking mod back in because he updated it for patch 1.2. I still noticed that actually works pretty well in the game. There's still some problems with braking in the game, even though they fixed some of the physics in 1.2. There's still some problems with it, and I do notice it now. The control of the vehicles is much better, probably like 25% better. Because when I'm in multiplayer playing this with the other people, the physics I notice is really off, and it just some things speed up too fast and go around corners way too fast. So this braking mod helps a little bit. Like I said, probably like 25% of handling of this vehicle. And I'll do that plowing offline, so yeah, I won't bore you guys, and we'll come have the cultivating. I know some of this stuff gets boring, but this is some of the stuff you actually gotta do in real life. Just like baling. I know baling can take a long time. That could get boring. I'm probably gonna get into the square balings. I know. I was talking to some people about the round one, why they prefer that one in the game, even though that round baler New Holland one in game fills up really quick, and then they're a little bit difficult to handle in game. He actually says he likes those because you can they're easier to poke with the front loader, and I guess throw them in the feeding stuff. Equipment. So I guess that's why people like the round ones. I'm probably going to get in the square balers because where's the balers? And they're a little bit more expensive, I think. Yeah. This is all automated. I don't have to open the back end and drop it. This thing gets full really quick, and it's like you can have tons of these damn bales in the fields, and then this only holds 8. I think this guy can hold about twice that maybe, but I like this one. I don't have to stop it. It just keep coming out and coming out. And the thing I like about this compared to FS13, you can actually, you know how before, like, you end the field and say you got like 60% or 70% left in there and it stays in there, you can actually dump that out now. Oh, it's so awesome. I hated that, how it used to just hang out there. So that's pretty cool. I gotta hand it to him. I get more impressed each day when I play this game. I see new things that Giants actually put the time in to actually add in the game, and I'm really happy for that. This is why I can't go back to 13. Somebody was actually messaged me on YouTube and said, "Yeah, I agree with you. FS 15 is much better." I'm like, "Yeah, I can't go back. You know, I tried to go to Brick Ridge and try some other maps that I had in there, and I can't go back. Even though I have tons of great mods over there, I just can't. It just doesn't. This one's awesome." What else I was gonna say? I can't wait till they port over Brook Ridge. I was actually thinking about trying to port it over myself. I don't think it would be that hard if I figured it out, because everything in that game set up already was way ahead of stock stuff back then. Even the crop and stuff is much better looking. So, might have to look into that. Google how to port over the map, because I want to play that. I have a feeling that that mod author isn't around who made that map. And I'm actually trying to get 2 rivers, and every time I download it, I seem to get a problem when I download it. And that's one of the other maps that I like playing, is 2 rivers. It's got a nice layout to it and a nice design. Oh, he's 80% full. These smaller cases don't have a massive grain tank like I thought they would. Bigger guys do. Need to get that adjustable mirror mod and adjust my mirrors. It'd be pretty nice to actually ride in first person, even though these mirrors tend to be off. The stock stuff. Modded stuff, they tend to fix the mirrors to be in a good position. I don't know, there were some problems with that mod anyways. The mirrors, adjustable mirrors. Like, you could see the mirrors stick out if it's adjusted too much. Aesthetically. I'm probably going to wait for a great demand to actually sell most of the stuff. If I get low in cash, I'll probably sell a trailer load just to keep me in the positive. But if I get great demand coming, I'm actually going to sell some of this stuff. It'll make me a lot of money. These fields are pretty good size. This actually is probably one of the smallest ones, but it's actually a pretty decent size. Let's check out how that plow's doing. I should be using this, huh? He would be number 2, I think. Yep. I gotta be careful using this fast switcher, because when you start getting to like switching with 7 and 8, or you can actually start changing the time controls, and I haven't been paying attention. I changed the time controls in a couple of my maps and fast forward it. Yeah, this guy's gonna be here forever. I did this off screen. I just love plowing though. That's one of the things I love about this game. I don't know about you guys, but a lot of people don't like plowing, but I like plowing. I like to see the animations and stuff. FS 15 has all the animations on the tools now, so I just love watching it. I think it's pretty neat. That was kind of one of my guilty pleasures in FS 13 mods, was finding good plows and a lot of cultivators, and I think my number one pleasure was finding a lot of tippers. I love tippers and overloaders. I have this thing about trailers, I don't know. Everybody has their own thing. Yeah, let me know, you guys, what you guys like. What's your guilty pleasure mods? Because I definitely love tippers and overloaders. And there's no question about having class combines. I definitely love those, but there's not too many of those mods out, so definitely my thing is trailers. I love trailers. And I'd cut back my old guilty pleasure of cultivators back in the day, so stock game has a good variety of different stuff, so I'm pretty happy. This stuff is much better than the other stuff that was in FS13. Though I did pour over this guy from FS13, and then this front one from the mod betas, Farm Sim betas mods official. But yeah, this works pretty good. I don't have too many tippers right now. I love these guys. These guys, whatever. That's stock, and that's from FS13. So I really don't. There's not a lot of trailers out right now. So can't wait till they start getting them on FSUK. And a modding really had a lot of nice trailers. I want to get those huge auger wagons that I had from FS13. I can't remember the brand, the blue ones. There was one that had the Terra Tracks. I can't wait they bring those over. I'd be so happy. Not really any good plows out there modded. Just a reskin of these guys made into limpkins. I do like limpkins though, but these are okay. Yeah, as you can tell, I'm pretty big in mods, so I do love the mods. You do have to be careful though. You need to test them out. You gotta be careful where the sites you get them at, because some of the mods on certain sites are actually just people getting the original author's mod and tweaking them a little bit, and they come out with like version 1.1, and then someone else gets in, does 2.0, and it just keeps going and going, and it can actually mess up some of the mods. So the best thing to do, if you can see the mod author, is actually see how many mod authors there are on the list of authors, and typically there should only be one or two. Two I would be wary. You see one, you know he's the original one, actually fixing it. Mod Hoster is probably one of the good sites. You can actually find some of the authors, and when they do have the updates, they do it on their own original posting, so you can see that there. I think one of the bad ones that you got to be really careful with is I think it was like IS 2015 or something like that. A lot of people just go in there and steal people's stuff and just do some tweaks and mess it up. Another one that I found is pretty good. It's I think about 80 or 90% of the time it's got some really good stuff on there. And they actually come out with the stuff first before Mod Hoster actually gets it. It's actually called Mods 2015.com or whatever. But if you Google just Mods 2015, it'll bring up the site. It's a really good site, I'm finding. But like I said, all the quality mods right now are just reskins and whatnot, but they're ones of the sites that actually come out first with mods, and it gets over to mod hosters probably a couple days, and some other sites get them. But there, when they post it, you'll notice that they'll say they don't want their mods posted anywhere else most of the time, especially that, and Mod Hoster does that. But a lot of the people still don't respect it, and they take their mods and kind of like chop them up and add more stuff to it and really mess it up. So you got to be really careful. That's why I test all of my mods before I do stuff. I check the log file once I run it, go back and exit out game, and just make sure there's no errors. Usually there's no errors. I haven't got any errors on these mods that I got now. Usually you notice if there's any errors in the game right away, it'll be like you'll start getting like lag with the mods. And a lot of these equipment and tractor mods will tend to conflict with other mods, so you gotta do that, test them out with other mods. Just loading them in game, it's fine. You don't have to buy them or whatever. They'll usually conflict with each other right away. Script mods, I really have no problem with script mods being causing any problems right now. Because script mods, or a lot of the bigger ones right now, are one of the ones that get worked on the most, so they're actually really nice ones, so I don't have any problems. But the only problem I ever get is Courseplay is definitely not made for multiplayer, so definitely don't run it in there, you'll get some problems. I was kind of getting some errors with GPS mod yesterday running in multiplayer, and I think it was actually conflicting with drive control. So just be wary with that one, because I was actually getting the tractor was it wouldn't want to run after like I was setting it up to spray, and when it ran out of fertilizer and stopped, I couldn't get it to go anymore. I couldn't move it forward, and I actually had to do left control space. Even though the little icon on the bottom wasn't showing the e-brake was on, it was actually affecting it. And still I had to toggle it a couple times to actually move. It wouldn't move, so I'm assuming it was actually affecting that. Those two mods are conflicting with each other somehow in multiplayer. I don't know if I haven't tested it out single player, so I can't really tell. So yeah, I'm liking all FS15 there, you know, all the stock stuff. I'm not having actually a problem with any of the tractors. I'm really liking all the tractors. I tried them all out in multiplayer, and even in FS13, some of those tractors I didn't like the designs and stuff. I don't know, maybe it's just because now they look more realistic and the graphics are better and the mud. I just like all of them now. I don't have a problem with them. If I didn't mod a lot of tractors, I'll be fine with stock stuff. I mean, I'm happy with it. Though I do want some John Deere modded ones. And some class and Fendit ones, the bigger Fendits. So I was actually looking at the on YouTube of this tractor, the same, actually pretty decent tractors. I think they're a little bit more ergonomical, like some of the parts inside aren't as well made as some of the other bigger tractors, like class Axions, or definitely Fendits and stuff like that. But I can see why they're just trying to make an affordable tractor for people to afford. I think it's same goes with was it Dutes I was looking at? They're kind of like that too. No, it was the Steyr, I believe. Oh, that actually missed a little spot. I think that was because of the truck. Threw him off. Might have to turn off traffic, I guess. I can always block that. I want to actually try to block it and see how many of these cars actually back up. Oops, what's going on here? Oops, sorry, my bad. Actually, I have you on drive course. Wonder if there would be like an infinite backup where just all these cars just back up, and the game keeps loading them in, and it just causes the game to lag and crash. Hopefully that's not a problem. I like to try to break the game sometimes, see what the limits are. I can actually feel that dust and dirt. Can't you just taste it? That dirty dust. It's awesome. Watch your grains, man. Turn it off. That's cool. Oh, nice. I just noticed that there's tracks in there, too. That's awesome. I believe there's a fridge under that seat, or a cooler, where you can actually get drinks in there. If you guys don't know a lot of about European tractors, you can actually just go on YouTube and look some of these up, and there's actually one, or actually two, but my main one that I subscribe to in YouTube is Langewidth. That's actually, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. I think it's Langewidth. That's how you say it in Germany, which is stands for, I think that's agricultural stuff, but it's all the tractors. I know, I guess they sell DVDs on these tractors, and you can actually watch them. I guess they're like probably 45 minutes or more long on just about the tractors themselves and equipment and combines. But the stuff on YouTube's like a kind of like their promotional clip on some of the stuffs, but you can actually see some of the equipment there and like learn from some of the stuff they show on it. So I really like that YouTube channel. I guess this farming stuff is really big in Germany. If they're actually making these videos where you can buy them and watch the stuff. It may sound kind of weird to us, but there's people in the United States that would order and watch trains. There's train watching, and they would order videos of just trains driving. So I guess that's like their version of our train enthusiastic people, enthusiasts who love trains. Which I do love trains. I love trains a lot. I actually have Train Sim on my PC, on Steam actually. I might actually try to see if I can record on it. I don't think I can. That's really graphic heavy. My PC can't handle that right now. Actually, I want to do a series on that for some of the guys that like trains. I wish there was an option for course play so they don't have to go in the crops. Yeah, over the summer, there's this little ice cream place that me and my wife go to. And it's off a main road, not a like highway or anything that big, but there's like 4-lane traffic going either 2-lane going each way, and there's train tracks on it. And I was joking with her, and I was like, I saw this train coming, it was slowing down, and I was like, you know, I bet these engineer and conductor is going to stop here and get ice cream. And we're just sitting there, and I kind of heard it stop, but I didn't see on the other side because of the ice cream building. And we're sitting in line, and all of a sudden I look behind me, and there's a conductor and the engineer like staying in line with us, trying to get some ice cream. And I was like, that is the coolest thing. I actually stopped right there, and then some train enthusiasts were actually following them, listened to the radio, and they came over and took pictures of the train and stuff. So that was pretty cool. The train company we have out here is Norfolk Southern, which is PA and part of southern New York area. I don't really see any other ones. Sometimes I see Canadian National come through. I see that once in a while because Canadian border is not that far away. Hold on one second here. And pause you. Alright, I'm back. Yeah, so yeah, just Norfolk Southerns down here. They're pretty nice trains. Sometimes they'll be pulling Union Pacific. They'll have a Union Pacific engine, or sometimes what's the other one? Norfolk Southern sometimes. But yeah. I used to see a lot of trains when I was down in Kingman, Arizona. I'm originally from Arizona, and I used to go visit my grandparents in Kingman, Arizona when I was a kid. My mom used to drive us up there. And it's not a very big town, but Kingman, Arizona is about an hour or so from Reno, and another hour and a half probably from Las Vegas. So it's kind of like the middle spoke of a wheel. There, it gets a lot of semi traffic coming through there, and a lot of train traffic coming through there, because they're either coming from the Midwest going into California, or coming out of California going the other way, some coming from down south going up north. So there's a lot of trains down there, and that's a good place for a train enthusiast to go. You'll see like a train like almost every couple minutes, and there's quite a bit of tracks around there, and some big switching yards, and some really long trains. There's actually where my grandparents were staying, their second house that they lived in when they moved out of their original house. There was like train tracks probably like less than 100 yards from the house, and I remember in the night they would just bump me out of my bed because they would come by like almost every half hour at night. And these train cars are really long. They're a couple miles long, probably. So they're awesome out there. And that's all like, that used to be Santa Fe, which is, what is it now? They Burlington Northern combined with them or bought them out. So they're like, not Norfolk Southern, B&F, I believe, or they just became Burlington Northern, I think. I don't remember, or that's something else. I'm probably confused. It's been a while since I looked into train stuff, because I'm so focused on tractors. Anyways, yep, this field's almost done, so I'm gonna probably end the episode. I know I was jabbering on about trains and all kinds of stuff, but I'm gonna finish off this field, and probably next time you come, I'll probably have everything seeded and ready to harvest again. I'm not going to bore you with the plowing stuff. Maybe I'll bore you guys with the cultivating the seeding, but we'll see. Well, till next time, guys, have a great day, and we'll see you again. Bye-bye.